From the shortest grammatically correct sentence to the longest word and the oldest word, let's look at 15 weird things about English. Welcome back, guys. That is correct. The shortest grammatically correct sentence in English is just one word. Go. Go. It implies you, the subject, do the action, become the object. Go. One word, 2 letters. The longest word. Now let's look at the opposite extreme. The longest word in English is a real tongue twister. Now I'm going to have to read this. Pneumonola tramescopic volcanoconiosis. That is completely pronounced incorrectly, but it is the longest word in the English language. It's a disease. It's a lung disease caused by inhaling tiny particles of ash and or dust. Good luck saying that 3 times fast, 3 times at all, or even once fast. Do you like poetry? Poetry is all about words that rhyme. Band, hand, dead, bed. But there are some English words that have no perfect rhymes. Words like month, orange, silver, and purple. Go ahead, try and rhyme them with something. You can't. That's why poets avoid them. Pangrams. A pangram is a sentence that uses every single letter of the alphabet. Every letter. The most famous one is the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. It's often used to test fonts or keyboards. What is the official language of the United States of America? The US. America. USA. English, I hear you say. Well, yes, it is. But did you know that it was only made an official language on the 1st of March, 2025? 6 months ago. The oldest word. One of the oldest words in English that we still use today is the word town. So when you're saying you're going into town, you're actually using a very ancient word. Everyone knows William Shakespeare. To be or not to be, alas for whatever the next word in that sentence is. But did you know that William Shakespeare is responsible for inventing or popularizing around 1,700 words? Words like lonely, gossip, bedroom, and swagger all come from Shakespeare. Imagine English without these words. Ghost words. Sometimes mistakes make their way into dictionaries. These are called ghost words. One famous example is dord, D-O-R-D. It was printed in a dictionary in the 1930s by accident, but it stayed there for years, even though it didn't mean anything. Dord. Dord, 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 dord. Sounds like a word from South Park. Capitonyms. We have homonyms, antonyms, capitonyms. English words that change meaning when you capitalize them. These are called capitonyms. For example, the word Turkey with a capital T is a country. The word turkey with a small t is a bird. Same spelling, same pronunciation, completely different meanings. This next word might sound rude, but it's actually not. Titty note. This one always makes people laugh. A titty note is an old-fashioned word for the tiny bit of food left on a plate. So next time you don't finish your dinner, you've left a titty note behind. Or what we would probably call scraps now. Aptonyms. An aptonym is when someone's name is perfectly suited to their job. Like a builder called Martin Shovel. That's just perfect. Imagine my last name was Teacher, David Teacher. That would be a perfect job for me. Or a policeman called Nick. The ampersand. Do you know what the ampersand symbol means? We all refer to it as the and symbol, but it used to be considered the 27th letter of the alphabet. Imagine singing the ABC song. A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, and ampersand. That doesn't make sense. If you sang Z, you're American. If you sang Z, which doesn't quite match, doesn't quite rhyme, then you're British. Queuing is unique. The word queuing is the only word in the English language with 5 vowels in a row. Q-U-E-U-E-I-N-G. Weird, but true. Palindromes. English has words and even sentences that are palindromes. They read the same forward and backwards. For example, level, radar, kayak, and even the sentence, Madam, I am Adam. Contronyms. Some English words are their own opposites. These can be called contronyms, opposite words. For example, the word dust can mean to add dust, like dusting crops, or to remove dust, like dusting furniture, doing housework. No wonder English is so confusing for everybody. Sometimes when students ask me questions, say, "Teacher, why is this?" And I just have to say, because it is. This is a rule you have to learn. English is a language full of rules and exceptions to the rules and exceptions to exceptions to the rules. So in this video, we covered 15 of the strangest and most fascinating facts about the English language. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know down in the comments below. If you did like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. And as a bonus, a little extra factoid for you. The words skibby-bibby and tradwife have just been added to the Cambridge Dictionary. Skibby means a word that can have completely different meanings. It can mean cool, it can mean bad, but can have the positive meaning. And a tradwife is short for traditional wife. So a wife that cooks, cleans, and posts on social media every day. So again, thank you for watching to the end. If you found this weird English topics interesting, let me know. I'll make another one for you. Until next time, thank you for watching to the end. I'll see you later, guys.